Hello students, this is Mr. Simons. I'm going to do a tutorial on navigating within the Macintosh computer, and we're going to cover the Finder, customizing your dock, making folders and making files, and naming them all so we know what they are. So let's start with our Finder, and our Finder is where we locate everything inside the computer. So we come down to our dock. This is the dock on the bottom here that has all of the things that we use quite regularly, and we'll maintain this in just a sec. But the first thing we want to do is to customize our Finder to be just the way we want it. So I would like everybody to open up the Finder window here, come up to Finder, go to Preferences, and go to the sidebar here. And so under the sidebar, you should have all my files, applications, desktop, documents, downloads, and movies showing. Okay, you are welcome to have music and pictures if you want, or your home folder, but we really do not need the iCloud or the AirDrop folders at all. So we're going to customize the sidebar here, and you'll notice that I have actually moved my documents folder to the top. You can move these in any order you want, but please move your documents folder to the top of the sidebar. That'll really help us out. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here is to create our home folder. This is our student home folder that will be the home location for all of our files, all of our personal files. So we make a new folder. Now when the folder comes up, it says Untitled Folder on it, and it's light blue. So when it's light blue, you can rename it, and we name things with the who, the when, and the what. The who is my initials, the when is today's date, and the what is what it is. Oh, not ham, home. Okay, there we are. So we have our home folder here. Now there's several different views you can take within the Finder. You can take a look at it like this. And take a look at it like this, with icons, with a list, with the windows and subfolders here. And this is the one I want you to use for this exercise, is to use the one with the subfolders. I want you to see what's inside your home folder here. So we go inside the home folder, and we're going to make 3 folders inside the home folder. Okay, first one is a place for your projects, and just call that proj. We keep the file names really short so that they're easy to read within the menus here. And you make another new folder here. Oh, not inside project. Oops. We want all the folders to be inside the home folder here. So we go inside the home folder, and a new folder here. And this one is for your pics, for your pictures. And we go back to the home folder, making sure that all of this is inside the home folder. So you're going to make 3 folders inside your home folder that are for documents, pictures, and projects. And we keep them nice and short. We always abbreviate whenever we can. Okay, so when you get to this point, I want you to take a screenshot. You're going to submit this screenshot through Google Classroom. And the way that we take a screenshot here is to use the command. You hold down the command button, then you hold down the shift button, and you press the number 4. Okay, and it gives us a little dot here that we can use to draw around our Finder window. Okay, and then when it takes that screenshot, it lands it on the desktop, and because this is a picture, we're going to drop it into our picture folder. You can always drag and drop files within the Macintosh here. Okay, and Now we've got a really long file name, and this is one of the reasons we keep them short. It's hard to read these without hovering over them. And so when you want to rename a file or a folder or anything within the Macintosh, make sure that it's highlighted. See, it's not highlighted right now. We highlight it, then we wait a sec, and we click it again. If you click too fast, it'll double click and open that item. When you're trying to rename it, you click, you wait a sec, and then you click again. And again, we're going to use the who, when, and what to name our screenshot here. So ms 021216, today's date, without any punctuation. Remember, we talked about this in class. And then this is screenshot 1. I might make more than one screenshot today. And so that's our file. And this is the file that you're going to add to Google Classroom in a little bit. But you can see that now we have our home folder, and inside the home folder are only folders. I'm going to have you submit screenshots regularly to let me know that you are maintaining the home folder with only folders inside of it. Inside the folders you can have files, but no files out here in this area inside the home folder, and no files out here inside the documents folder. And that'll help us keep things organized. So that's our first step, and that's your assignment, is to get this screenshot, get it all properly named, and then we're going to take a second screenshot now to show that we named the screenshot properly. Okay, and then we can drop that one in and rename this one. Screenshot 2. So actually you're going to upload both of those to our Google Classroom. We also want to know how to maintain our dock and get to our preferences. So if we want to change our mouse preference, speed it up, slow it down, make sure it has a secondary click, all of those things. So System Preferences is easy to find. It's up here under the apple. Here you go to System Preferences here, and that's where we can maintain the dock. You see we can make the dock a little bit bigger if we like it. We can make it smaller. We can make it magnify when you hover over it. You can automatically hide and show your dock, so it's out of the way until you go down to the bottom. You can put it up on the left hand side there, or over on the right hand side there, or leave it on the bottom like we did. So play around with that. I want you guys to customize your computer to your own liking. And you can get to the preferences on the mouse right here, and that's a good place to check in on. I do want you to maintain your dock. I want your dock to be very clean and have just what you're using most of the time on here. You know what? I don't need really need my reminders right there, but you might. And so we just right click on those. You can always do a control click instead of a right click and remove that from the dock. To get new items onto the dock, you go up to the applications folder, and we can pull an item from there down to the dock. So I always like to use Adobe Illustrator here, so I probably want Adobe Illustrator on my dock. We're going to use Illustrator in just a little bit, but that's how to maintain the dock. So I am asking that you keep your dock very clean, and that your desktop out here is always completely clean. There's always nothing on the desktop. I might need to use your desktop to transport files to and from my computer, and so we need to have a clean desktop. So make sure you have a very clean desktop. You can always archive some items that you have out on the desktop into a folder, and then drop it back into your home folder. And the way we navigate back to our home folder, we want to be able to navigate back here, is by opening the Finder, going to our document window, opening the home folder. Hey, there's our folders, and here's a couple of the files that I made, and we're right back to our home folder. So we want to be able to navigate to and forth things within the computer. We're going to learn how to move files around and do quite a bit as we're doing the slideshow project coming up. So thanks for watching, and I hope you got a lot out of this and that you have a couple of screenshots to submit through Google Classroom. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye-bye.